a long day. Another 11-hour day. From Varvar Brewery, based in Kiev. And obviously the Ukraine, and we all know the story that's going off there. And yeah, it's bitterly awful for the people over there. This is their Citra American Pale Ale. I got it from the Lincolnshire Poacher in Nottingham, Castle Rock Brewery pub. And like most breweries around the country, they're buying the beers and they're selling it with all the profits going back to Ukraine to, you know, help those displaced and, well, you know, just to help people, feed people and whatnot. So 6% volume. I have no idea what it says on the back because it's all in that. Obviously, it's all in Ukrainian speech. But in any case, so yeah. Oh. Big hoppy tropical aroma banging out the bottle. 6%. Get in. And now I'm off for 3 days, so I can do beer reviews. Yes. And I'm not working. Yes, well, I am working on Saturday morning. Before the 6-hour live. I've not got the beers in yet. Well, I've got 2 beers that are possibles. And to be honest, if I really wanted to, I'd just pull them all off the beer wall at the back there. Because in some ways, whacking them out the way is, God, my eye looks shocking. There's one way to get the beer wall down. So, we'll see. So I can get to the shop beforehand. But at the moment, we are so busy. And if not busy, we're knackered. So, golden pour on this. A little bit of carbonation going off. Lovely centimetre of white head. It's quite a bursting tropical aroma at first. It's now much more muted. There's a hint of bread on the aroma, funnily enough. Ooh. The boozy element really comes through. That is nice. Oh, it just gives you a bit of a kick. After a long day at work, one needs a kick. Not that sort of kick, obviously, but a kick nonetheless. Some days when you're at work and you thought, when I see one of my mates in the pub and local beer icon, his camera's Nottingham's camera #1, basically. He supports more pubs than anybody else in the this camera region does, and he's a nice chap as well. And you know, very supportive of the right breweries, and of all breweries, but certainly the right breweries. And yeah, our man Vince Lee, and yeah, he's in the pub at just after 3, and I'm thinking, well, no, 2. Yeah, it was just after 2. So obviously he does his shift and he's gone straight to the pub. And I got all the way up there to Ilkeston, beggars belief, because it's a bit of a trek. But doing his bit to support the pubs. And you know, I'm the same, trying to do my bit this year, doing my bit more this year than I've ever done, really, supporting pubs. Spending money out at the pubs. That's why the beer wall's looking so damn low. So whether or not you'll be able to get your hands on this, one, depends where you are in the country, depends what beers your brewery has took in, because Varvar do a wide range of beers. They've done, you know, as sales go, all these beers coming to the UK certainly put them on the map, because if you didn't know of Varvar beforehand, you certainly bloody do now. And I mean, we in Nottingham know of them because of their collab with Neon Raptor where they came over. Sadly, that was before whatever happened. You know, what happened. And you know, I hope and pray everyone's safe. You know, the loss of life over there is just unbelievable. And yeah, it's punchy, it's bitey, tropical. The boozy elements really, really welcoming. It's welcoming to me anyway. As the boozy element would. Oh my gosh, I want to put my jumper on. I'm going to get my jumper on. I'm actually doing some gardening now. Funnily enough, been out since 6 o'clock this morning. I've just got back. It's like, what time is it? It's like 6:30 now. And I'm contemplating doing some gardening. That's a bloody mad. But I've been waiting to do the garden, waiting. And then we had all this problem with the dining room. I've not been able to get anywhere near the flipping garden. And the month is getting closer and closer to June. And everything's getting busier and busier. I mean, I'm away soon for 2 weekends on a row. So I need to work out with certainly one weekend I'm away. Need to work out the gardens that I look after to let them know that, well, I ain't going to be there. So if you want your garden doing, you'll have to have it early or have it later. Or I go after work, which is great. Yeah, more work. It's funny really because these people whose gardens I look after, they really, really like their gardens looking at as tip top as you can get. I love that myself, being a gardener. And then you'll get others who don't really care, you know, they're like, just mow it every month. And it's like, then when I do mow it, it's too blooming long. It takes ages because the grass is really grown long. But there you go. Oh, so I'm really hitting home this is. Um, as you can see, I am a Forest fan, lifelong. Never ever changed my mind and gone to another club. Why would you? Been there through the greatest of times, been there through a little dip, been there back in great times again. And then the demise of Brian Clough, which was really sad, you know, obviously the beer got to him. And, you know, cautionary tale there, I suppose. Um, but then the bounce back with Frank Clark, and, you know, we did well then. And, yeah, the bounce back with Frank Clark. And then the yo-yo years where we've been really close and we've failed in playoff finals and semi-finals. I don't think we've ever made it to a playoff final, as far as I know. I'm not 100% sure actually. Huddersfield, Lord's Brewing Company, John's a nice guy. Although I've never really met him, so I wouldn't know personally, obviously, face to face. And you learn a lot about people when you meet them face to face. People know a lot about you. You know, it is the world we're in. I'm hoping that I, as a person, never give off the vibes that I'm some sort of dickhead like that. I'm just a really nice person who's suffered a lot of bloody anxiety and that, and trying to do my best, trying to be promote locals, trying to be good, really. Looks like it's starting to rain as well. Better get a dog in. We've got a terrible decision coming soon. And I'll leave it for another video. So yeah, as you can see, hazy, Golden port, it's starting to chuck it down. Whitehead, like I say, punchy, tropical, hoppy nose. Really enjoyed this. Another cracking beer from the Ukraine brewery, Varvar. 6%, tasted like a 6%, got a lovely boozy taste off it. I really enjoyed it. 4.4 out of 5. Cheers. And cheers to Castle Rock Brewery, Lincolnshire Poacher, and definitely Varvar. You know, hearts go out to your lads and ladies, if there are ladies. It's, you know, you wouldn't want to put yourself in their situation. In a war that you never asked for, that you never wanted, a society that was thriving. I know all this because I've got a good friend called Hugh, who's, you know, is in the community, beer community, is a beer reviewer even, and Hugh the Beer Kid. And, you know, you just feel so sorry. You just feel so sorry for those people. And, you know, yes, there will be war crimes in the end. Yes, there'll be people jailed. Doesn't ever, you know, doesn't ever make up for the fact that all them people got killed. Cheers, man.